Hello, Aquarius. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using The Star Tarot by Kathy McLeland. There's a website on the top here for Kathy if you're interested. Feel free to freeze frame if you need to, of course. Supportive Oracle cards. Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. There's some websites for Sandra. They're all Hay House websites. So if I can open the page here. There they go. So there's the websites for Sandra Ann Taylor. Feel free to check those out if you'd like to. It's also the Hay House radio here on the back. Feel free to freeze frame on that if you need to. And a picture of Sandra if you're interested to see what she looks like. Okay, let's see what they look like. Anyway, what do we have for Aquarius? One put your phone there. Well, I don't know if that's good or bad. You got the Two of Swords coming up. Yet, well, and then the Magician comes after. Alright, let's see where it goes. I still want a couple, yeah. You might be helping somebody break a cycle. Appreciation. I feel like appreciate the process because you're helping somebody break the cycle. What are they doing? They're stuck. Yeah, see, they got the Hanged Man, and they're trying to walk away from something. But I also see like that's okay. Okay, it's getting strong. Somebody's trying to walk away from some type of responsibility, and they think that's the successful way to do it. They're diverting their energy somewhere else rather than correcting something. And I feel like that's why this is a good card for you. You're seeing this like, no. Hold on. Where are you going? What are you doing? Somebody is just accepting a block. And you're like, no, we can't be doing that. This isn't working. That's not going to make this work. That's not going to make this go forward. We need to not accept that block. What we need to do is break this down and find out what really has to stay and what needs to go. Part of this might be, and I feel you looking at this, maybe the block is here because this isn't the right place for this person. Maybe. You're very realistic, though. I think of Aquarius as realistic, kind of like, you know what? Just because people don't like the answer doesn't mean it's not the answer. Like, sometimes the best answer is the most unpopular answer. So, and Aquarius will handle that. You'll be like, no, I know everybody doesn't like it, but that's the best way to handle this, so let's deal with it. Yeah, somebody's trying to find a way to keep themselves connected, and they're making quick movements that aren't working. They're trying to work around it. They're trying to just, well, that's a block, and they're just going on to something else. And I feel like you're like, no, hold on. Stick with it. You're not, no, stay here. Let's talk this out. Let's work through this. And working with this situation is not the easiest, but it's time to work through it. That Pentacle, that Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you're not going to let it go. You're not going to let it go. You're like, no, something isn't right here. There's a block, and that block isn't there for everybody, but you're experiencing it. Maybe that's the thing. Is that another piece of this? Like, maybe not everybody has that problem, but they're seeming to have the problem. It's kind of like, maybe this isn't where you fit. Maybe this isn't where you should be. For whatever reason, maybe this is just not where they should be. It's kind of like, I have these weird analogies popping in my head. I'm going to use this one, because I hope these don't come across offensive. I know that Aquarius deals with these things well, but still, other people might watch this and be like, oh, that's rotten. But it's like somebody trying to be a world-class chef, and they can't taste anything. Or there's something wrong. Like, when they can't taste anything. We're just going to say that. They just can't taste anything. And it might be, you might look at this like this is why you're having a block, because you can't taste that. You never know what it really tastes like, so you can't really be sure if it's correct. You can see it, and you can make it look beautiful, But it's almost like telling this person, maybe you desire you should be in a place where you can create beauty, but taste isn't a part of it. So you don't have to worry about that because you're not connected with it. You can't taste things. So maybe taking your talent and applying it to some other thing where you create beauty. There's so many different places to create beauty. I feel bad giving examples of like, you know, creating sculpture or becoming like a florist, or because florist is working with organic material. You could give them examples, but and it's like this person's kind of like, yeah, but I like creating these things. Or there must be a different way to do it then, where you don't have to deal with taste, or find somebody else you can work with who actually does understand taste. But then you're going to be a support to them because the taste might change the component, the composition. We can't have that in this because it may look good, but it doesn't taste great. One of those things. Because I feel like you're dealing with it, and it's stressful, kind of like, all right, the reason this person doesn't fit may not be their fault, but they still don't fit. And there may be a place where they fit better. I think that's the stress. It's kind of like it may not be their fault that they just can't do what they're doing. It's kind of like some people are very good at organizing, and other people, it's like a foreign language. It just is. And you could try to teach it, and you can only teach it so far, but certain people, they're just random people. They may know how to do it, but still can't seem to do it. It may be one of those things, if you follow me on that. Judgment needs to come forward. I think it's time to create judgment. That sounds so bad. I know it does. Let me just highlight it, just to be sure. We'll do the dice on that. It's like it's time to pass judgment. It's time to pass judgment. Cups. Page of Cups and the Magician. Page of Cups and the Magician with the creating judgment is kind of like, no, it really is time to create judgment. That's why the Magician came in with it. The Page of Cups, it's kind of like, don't be heartless, but let's not get over emotional. I don't know how to explain that. Oh boy. So you definitely want to acknowledge somebody's feelings, but if they go down the poor me trail, you can't follow them. Not that you would anyway. But the point is, if they go down the poor me trail, to not, you know, jab them, acknowledge it, and then just go dormant, or just don't respond after that, or just don't play into it in any respect. Just be sure not to make it worse, because I feel like Aquarius has a very low tolerance for the poor me trail. I get that. I don't really have a big tolerance for it either, but yeah, just if you're just maybe keep your comments to yourself on certain pieces, because I feel like Aquarius just doesn't have tolerance for that. So I don't do it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You'll let me know in the comments. You guys are very communicative, and you let me know if I'm wrong. So I'll look for it. I have to remember to look for it. But I feel like when you get annoyed, like a comment will just go. It'll happen. And I feel like it's very interesting to me that Aquarius is so talented with language that you might say something and then go, oh, it just kind of, but it's like you're dead on with it. Like, you know, like you're dead on with it. I don't know how else to say it. Not that you're wrong for saying it, but it's just kind of like the challenge is to not say something a little spicy, a little biting. Fix the situation, and then just step back and just let them feel it out. Say what you got to say, give them some options, and then just pull back and see what happens. And just try not to respond any more than you have to. Yeah, okay, I saw this before. I feel like they got a block because they're not in the right spot. And they're not going to like hearing that. And they're not going to like dealing with that. But I'm also getting the Goddess of the Moon there saying they have better opportunities. Something better is out there. But before they can go for something better, they have to accept what they're doing is not working. This is like, I'm not saying this is going to be a romance thing, but it's almost like somebody with a person that they don't really match with, and they can't find a better relationship until the end of the current relationship. Sometimes it's like that. I do think they're going to try to argue with you on this. Really? Please tell me that's not really what's going to happen here. Oh. that kind of makes this more complicated. 10 of Swords, they're very upset. Hierophant, they don't want to let go. And then we got this. Ace of Swords on their side, which means they're going to be very communicative. They're going to try to find every angle they can to prove that they do fit. Hold your ground. Just be careful not to say too much. I feel like that's the only thing. If you just don't say too much, this will have a good ending. It'll have a good ending. It'll just, for you and for them, if you don't say too much. They're going to hate that you say this to them, because the 10 of Swords backing up that 3 of Swords, they're not going to like that at all. You're going to point out the truth, though. I feel like you're going to point out the truth, and they're not going to want to let go of it. But by you just holding the line and saying, well, this is what I'm seeing, and this is what I'm thinking, and then just pulling back and letting them stew with it, I don't know how long it's going to take this person to come to peace with it, but I do think they will. Because they feel like it's either keep doing something that doesn't work or walk away. They might use you as a scapegoat for why they're trying something different or why they're going to go into a different position. I don't even know if that bothers you. I have this weird feeling, kind of like, just go away. I don't care why you go away, just go away. I feel like you might have that attitude with this person. Like, I don't care why you go away, just go away. How does this relate to Aquarius, the 6 of Swords, when this person does finally move on? Because it seems like they're gonna. Oh, it's fine. No, it's fine. It seems to happen really quick when they do. They're going to try to hold the line verbally with you. I think that's with the 5 of, or the Hierophant, which was the 5 of Major Arcana. They're going to verbally try to hold the line with you, but once that conversation's over, you're going to be surprised how fast they actually move on. It doesn't sound like they're going to move on very quick, because I feel like when you have a conversation with them, and maybe that's what I'm missing, they're going to try to like almost bait you and get into like an argument, almost like they're going to try to make it your fault, that it's not them, it's you. And the less you respond, the less you play into it, which Aquarius has amazing control when you want it. When you want it. When you want it. So if you don't play into it, when that conversation's over, you'll be surprised how fast this moves on. They may not like you, but better things come in later. They may not like you. I don't know. I feel like Aquarius doesn't worry about it that as much. I could be wrong. We're all different flavors of everything, right? But the base energy of Aquarius, I feel like you don't worry about it that much. Like, oh, you don't like me? Oh, well. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Tomorrow's still Tuesday. So, I don't know. Am I wrong with that? Aquarius doesn't worry about that so much. Like, you don't like me. Oh, then you don't like me. Yeah. I think that's it. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.